We're here to promote Faith and Families Night with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. It's going to be a night of hockey, obviously, a night of music, and also a night of faith. But we'll get there because there's a whole interesting story with this. Steve Perillo is with me. He is with SP Music. You're promoting 190 Christian bands, and there's such an interesting story about how this got started. You've been doing this for many years, and it started with you and your wife in 2009.
Yes, we started 2009, and in 2009, in May, we decided to do a huge concert at Kirby Park. In June was the concert, May that my wife had a brain tumor, which we never knew. And my wife said, we got to push forward no matter what happens. So we've been continuing going forward because music is I say a vessel to open doors, because you'll get people to come to a concert before you get them to come to church. So hopefully the music that we play reaches people's hearts. That's what we're hoping.
And I get press releases from you all the time, playing all around the area, trying to help out organizations, trying to help out the Northeast Pennsylvania. You said you'll help anyone, help any community, right, as long as they're helping the community. If an organization says, hey, we're going to do something for the community, you'll say, hey, I'll get you a Christian band. Just pay for some gas.
You got it. That's what our goal is, to help the community. Because some of the times they're trying to make money for the community, and if they're putting money out for bands and everything, that's not helping them. That's putting more of a cost factor on them. So what we'll do is we'll put a band in there, or my band will come out, or I'll come out and do solo shows or duets, whatever. And there's a lot of bands that'll do that. If the band can't make it, hey, I'll go out as a solo artist. So they'll still have music there.
You have a big music background. Can you talk about that a little bit? You've played, some big venues with some big acts. Just give me your background in music.
I've been playing music probably about 45 years now. And for 25 years, I played for national artists, traveling all over, and had great opportunities to meet them personally and spend time with them. And a lot of times you notice that they're on stage, they're a different persona than they are off stage. One of the best things I could say is about when they're off stage, they're human. Yeah. They're no different than you and me. They may look different, dress different, because they're on that stage factor. But when they come off the stage, they want to take their hats off and everything just relax like we do.
Did you grow up in this area?
I grew up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, okay. Yes.
So what makes you say, hey, I'm going to come back home, or I'm home here now and I want to serve the community and I want my faith to be at the center of this? Well,
I dealt with a lot of health issues, so did my wife, and we wanted to give back to the community. My wife should not be here today. She is still alive, and she is awesomely helping out everything we do. God has called us to do this, and it's like, we just feel like it's what is in our hearts. It's, to us, not a job, it's a calling. So,
why would you say to someone, give it a chance? You said people are more likely to go to a concert than they are to show up at church. But if they're kind of closed off to it, why would you say, hey, just hit play, give us, X amount of time? How would you try to sell it to them?
Well, music opens doors, no matter what. You always hear people listening to music on their iPad, their their earbuds. That is a way that you can reach a person, because a lot of times people walk away from churches because of something happening at a church or whatever. But if you ever look back, even when you were a kid, when it came to holidays, what was the biggest thing that they did for the holidays?
Yeah, there'd be singing, there'd be carols, there'd be music.
Right, so what we did is by having Christian music, contemporary Christian music, it would bring it out there, and hopefully the words that we have there would bring them back to say, hey, I got to give this another shot.
So you sent me 2 songs to check out, I believe. I listened to 1.5 as I was running up here today. Tell me why you chose those selections, and just tell me a bit about those songs.
Remember the Soldier, I wrote 2 years ago when I was challenged by WBRE, actually, because they wanted something different for the veterans. So I actually wrote this song, I penciled it, and I played it for them, and then WIOK Radio asked me to play it for them as well. So I've been playing it for that, and it's just a song that we forget those people who died that are in the service. When it happens, you remember them. So many years down the line, we forget who they are. So what my goal was is for people to remember those people and what they did for us. And when it says fly your flag, it's one of the words in it in the chorus. You're flying that flag for a reason, not just to fly it. It's for somebody.
Fly your flag, fly it high. Remember the soldiers who gave their lives.
The second song you sent me called "The Gift," I listened to that one fully through, and it was echoing in my mind as you were talking about your mission, about why people should give back and the importance of it.
Yeah, The Gift was written by J. Tucker Travis. He's a member of our band, and he wrote that. Let me see. I met Jay in 2004 when we did a Haiti concert when they got hit with the flood and everything back then. And he didn't know me from Adam. And I said to him, Jay, can I have a copy of that song? That song means a lot. And when you listen to the words of that, it actually is what we're doing, the Child Hunger Program. It's our responsibility to help give back. We have to see that it doesn't matter what the person looks like, we need to help. And that's why we're here to do that. And no matter what it is, it could be $1, it could be even less than $1. Every penny helps. And even with this here at Faith and Family Night, $4 of every ticket is going to go to the Child Hunger Program.
Yeah, let's talk about Faith and Family Night a little bit. November 11th, the game is at 6:05 p.m. Syracuse Crunch are in town if you're interested in the hockey. There's a bunch of ticket information I'll put up on your screen. Now, at that night, you're going to have 3 different bands that you represent. Tell me about the music aspect of all this.
Okay, 2 of the bands are going to be out in the corridor, and they are going to be country bands, Christian country bands. So we're hitting the country circuit because a lot of people seem to like country music for some reason now. So we have All That Glitter and Cedar Roots. Cedar Roots is a young husband and wife team that comes out. They do have a band, but when they do events like this, they'll bring it into a smaller scale. Then you got All That Glitter is the same thing. They're also a bigger band, but they scale down when we do events like this so that it's not taking that much space up. Then our band is Devoted, and we do everything from the reggae sound to the Doors / Moody Blues and Pink Floyd. There's one song called Time that we do. My son actually challenged us to write a song like that, and it came out good.
What's something nice that someone's approached you and said about the music, about the ministry that you're doing right now? Is there something that comes to your mind?
There's a song that I wrote called My Child.
Okay.
That song is about somebody that walked away from the Lord and came back. And there was a lady that approached me at one of the hockey games about, I'm going to say 7 years ago, because I've been doing it for quite a number of years. And that lady said to me, that song touched me because it reminded me of my son when he walked away. And when my husband died, he heard a song at church that brought him right back. So to me, that's what we try to do.